supporters basically said, Gary, step it up after the last 2 weeks. Is that the feeling amongst the supporters?
Yeah, definitely. The last 2 weeks have been obvious to everyone that performances are not quite where we wanted them. I know we played against a very good Sale side in not great conditions, but you know, we should have done enough really to come away with a result there and put ourselves in a stronger position with a home draw in the LV. And then obviously it was disappointing to go to Glasgow and be under par, you know, not perform the way we wanted to. Just didn't execute things in the right areas of the game, right areas of the field. So I was chasing the game really then, and fell foul and didn't even come from there with a bonus point, which was disappointing as well.
Which has been a strength of yours this year. You've always managed to pick up something wherever you've gone, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think when you put in performances that, like you say, when you're chasing the game, it's always crucial that you do come away with something. And towards the end of that game, we did try, and I think it was sort of evidence and that to everyone, but we just sort of lacked, you know, a bit of being a bit clinical in places, and in the end, like I said, we got what we deserved really, which was nothing.
Not many sides come away with much from Dublin either in recent years. How big a challenge is that this week?
Oh, it's massive, and I think that I'm glad really that if we, you know, these two poor performances have come when they did, because if you play that poorly in, you know, in places like in Leinster, you're going to come away with a lot less than what we have done in the last couple of weeks. So, but I got to be honest, the change in the boys' you know, attitudes of that over the last few days has been great. In terms of, you know, putting things right, we realise where we are, and performances are not where they should be, and hopefully that we can go to put a massive one out in Dublin.
Yeah, I mean, there's 8 rounds to go. You slipped to 7th. You can't really afford to leave yourselves too much work really in the final rounds.
No, definitely not. And you know, obviously results in other results are not weren't great for us in terms of didn't do us any favours last week, so we're obviously mindful of that as well, but it's up to us really to control what we're doing, and all we can do is record victories and pick up bonus points whilst we're doing so, and that's obviously our aim.
A few boys back as well, free from international duty this weekend. Nice to see Lou and Shingler getting their first caps.
Brilliant. It's brilliant to see so many boys. You know, we've got a conveyor belt of them at the moment, and it's, you know, it's great to see the boys getting on and doing so well as well. It's not just, you know, they really are making a statement for themselves, which is like I said, great for the boys back here who aspire into that, and I'm sure when they come back they'll add something as well. But like I said, with a few inclusions this week, hopefully that can boost us, which we probably need going out to somewhere as difficult as Dublin.
They'd probably be in a similar boat that I thought they'd probably have a few back from Ireland as well.
I think we're expecting them to put a very strong side out. You know, obviously with the game being, the international being called off, I would imagine their fringe players will be available as well, so we're preparing for that. But although whatever side you play against in Leinster is difficult.
Are they the side to beat in this tournament this year?
I think so. I think they're always there or thereabouts, and you know, they're the ones that you probably want to measure yourself against, and it'll be a good test for us to see where we've come, and barring the two poor performances in the last couple of weeks, hopefully that we can make a statement against them.
What about the way things have gone behind the scrum? Obviously, there weren't many opportunities there last weekend.
It's been difficult. Obviously the weather up in Sale didn't help, and then last week we didn't really get a lot of ball on it, quite a narrow field, and it's been a bit frustrating that we can't get some of our lads onto the ball a bit more, but that's definitely one of our plans this week, and hopefully we can try and play a bit more rugby and use our backs as our weapons, which has been so successful for us in the past.
Because in previous games you've been quite competitive up there in the RDS in the last few years.
Yeah, you know, we're going out there, we respect how good they are, and realise it's going to be very difficult, but there's no way that the boys are, we go in there to try and get a result, and that's what we're aiming to do.
And if, as you said, the internationals, Darcy and McFadden, it's international pairing, you relish the chance of going up against those
Yeah, it's always great to play, you know, to play against these players, and it only make you better as a player, and the challenge brings the best out of you as well. So I always look forward to pairing up against the big names in the rugby world, and if they do play, then you know it'll just bring out more in us. If they don't, then whoever they put there is going to be as competitive anyway. They've got some very good youngsters and who can step in and do just as good a job.
Have you set yourselves a target now for these last games, or is it one game at a time?
No target. Our targets remain the same. That we want to be in the playoffs in everything, and like 2 out of 3 we've achieved, and we realise we're a little bit off in terms of the Rabo, and every game we never go on the field thinking anything other than we want to come away with a victory, and that will be the same this weekend and moving forward.